What's up, folks? This is Norm from the Board Game Museum, and today I'm going to be reviewing a game called Aquatica. Now, Aquatica is set in the deep ocean, and what you're going to be doing in this game is you're going to be trying to gain the most amount of prosperity points. This game has a really unique mechanism called the rising mechanism, where you're going to be able to use different depths of the cards with their different abilities to try to chain combos together and score points. So let's check it out. So the object of Aquatica is you're going to be trying to get the most amount of prosperity points by the time the game ends. So there's two different types of cards in the game over here. You've got your character cards, and then you have your location cards. Now each character card is going to have an effect that you're going to be able to activate whenever you play it. And then the location cards are going to be cards that you're going to either try to buy or conquer, and then you're going to go ahead and slip the card underneath your board over here like so. Now these different things here are depths, and what you can do with this game is that you can use these depths to play an effect. So this, for example, would give you one fighting ability. Over here on your board, you've got 5 slots that you're going to be able to place these cards in, and then you're also going to have what are called mantas. Now, mantas are things that you can use to help increase your ability to do things. This will give you a coin, for example, and then whenever you're done, you'll flip it to the tired side. Now, you will be able to reactivate them throughout the game as well. Now, certain cards are going to give you mantas as rewards whenever you are able to get to the bottom of the card, which I'll talk about. And it will tell you which mana. This will give you a mana, they'll give you a bonus coin. This one will do raise a depth, which I'll also talk about. So on the bottom right corner of these cards, you're going to see a symbol, and there's 4 different ones, and these are the locations that are listed. You've got the Shark Bay, the Sunken Ships, the Ocean Volcanoes, and then Decayed Civilizations. Here is a list of all of the effects that will come on the location cards. As you can see, some of these will allow you to pick cards up from the discard pile. Others will allow you to get more power points in certain locations. Now you're going to go ahead and start with a set of cards over here and a king. This is my king, and then I'm going to have these cards as well. Now everybody's going to receive what's called Matrona. This is going to allow you to take all the cards that you've discarded back into your hand and then to unflip all of the mantas. There are cards that are going to allow you to have coins, and then there are also cards that are going to allow you to have power. So let's just go give an example how this works. Let's say I decide I'm going to go ahead and play the Legionnaire. This says gain 3 and conquer 1 location. So I'm going to discard the card here, and now I've got 3 power. So I'm looking up here, and this card costs 3 power. So let's just say I decide I'm going to go ahead and buy this card, and I'm going to place it over here like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it over here on the first depth over here, and if during another turn I will be able to activate that and get 2 power. So let's just say that's my first turn. So here's another one that says recruit 1 character, and these are going to be these guys. So let's say I play this, and these are cards that are going to go directly into my hand whenever I get them. So I don't have any coins right now, but if I want, I can flip over a manta, and this will give me a coin right here. So now I'll be able to get either this one or this one. So let's say I decide to get Turtle of the Treasurer. What this is going to allow me to do is this is going to allow me to bring the cards here all the way to the bottom, and then this is going to allow me to score the card. Whenever the card gets over here to the bottom like this, if I have this symbol showing, I will be able to put the card over here, and then I will gain that amount of prosperity points. Let's say I decide I'm going to go ahead and play the Scout. Now what a Scout is going to do is it's going to move any cards that are here up here, and I'll be able to discard a card. So let's just say I decide I'm going to go ahead and discard this one and move all these cards up. All these cards are now going to be worth 1 less in power, and then I'm going to go ahead and replace all the cards like so. You're going to have a main action. Your main action is going to be playing this card, and then you're going to have a couple of unlimited actions that you can use, which is mainly playing these cards and then playing the mantas. Now there are going to be certain cards like this that are going to have nothing on there, and in order to make this card move back up, you're going to have to raise the location, which is going to be with these arrow symbols over here. So let's just kind of give you an idea of how combo works here. So let's say I have this card again, and it says gain 3 and conquer a location. So now I can, before I play a card, I can go ahead and do these actions. So if I play this, this is going to give me 5. If I play this, this is going to give me 6. Now one thing I can do is I can play this, raise this location all the way to the bottom if I wanted to, and then since I have this, I can go ahead and play this, and then I can go ahead and play this card over here. And I also have these mantas that I can use as well, but I'm not going to need them. So let's just say for 7, I'm going to go ahead and pick this card up over here, and then I'm going to place it in here like so. So that's the way the combos work, and it's very cool. Anyway, right over here, you've got goals that you can reach, and you also have these extra tiles that you can use that have different goals. Anytime you reach a goal, you can go ahead and place one of your mantas on the spot. For example, this one says if you have 8 cards in your hand, you can place it here in one of the first spots. This one is for if you have 5 cards here. This one is if you have 3 of your cards over here. And this one is if you have 2 wild mantas. So I don't have any wild mantas right now, but there are, again, are cards that will give you that as soon as you reach the bottom. This would give me a wild manta. And so essentially that's the way the game goes. You're gonna have a card you're gonna play, and then you'll have these unlimited actions that you'll be able to do, and then you have all these different effects that you're gonna get from these cards and from these cards. The game is gonna end once somebody has reached all 4 of the goals, or either one of the decks has run out. And what you'll do is you'll count all the prosperity points for each of the character cards in your hand, including your king, the number of prosperity points shown on your mantas on the goal tracks, which are going to be here, and then the prosperity points shown on the locations that you have scored. And whoever has the higher amount of points is going to win the game. Now, I have to say, I really like the rising mechanic that they have in this game, where you're getting location cards and you're sticking them in there. Some are going to have coins. Some of them are going to have the ability to conquer. Some are going to have the ability to get you cards back in your hand. Others are going to give the opportunity to score. And then you also have the mantas that you can use to try to help you along as well. And then you can try to get more mantas as you are getting these locations scored. I really like that mechanism, because you go and do this, and then it allows you to do this, which can pick up a card, and then you can do this, which can help you to get a location. It's a very cool mechanism. It's great chain comboing idea if you like that kind of a thing. Now, the game has character cards, which are all going to have different abilities. Some are going to be able to attack, other people will be able to buy, and then you have all of the different locations, which will have different types of abilities on the depths. And so a lot of what you're going to be doing is you're going to be trying to find the cards that are going to best help you to get those chain combos. And it's a really cool game. It flows really well. It's not hard to learn. You have those goal trackers as well. I mean, the big thing for me is being able to try to get these cards into a chain combo, and it gets really satisfying when you get one, and then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another. Like, oh, and then it just flows from there. Very cool game. Definitely recommend this game to anybody who likes easy games, anybody who likes ocean themes games, and especially to anybody that likes chaining combos together. All right, guys, that's my review of Aquatica. We'll see you. Keep on gaming.